Hello and welcome to another episode of Between Two Pints. I'm your host Rob, and with me today is Ken, and oh my god, I'm really having problems pronouncing your name. It's Anais?
Anais, yeah.
I got it, almost.
You did, good job. Yeah, there's a gold star.
Thank you. So this is Ken and Anais, and we are going to talk about their awesome play that is happening really soon in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to talk about it? It's called Psychopomp and Circumstance?
Yeah, the title is actually a pun, because pomp and circumstance describes a ceremony or a big deal or happenstance, and psychopomp, the word, is, it means soul guides or agents of death who take the souls of the dead down to the underworld. So psychopomp and circumstance is like a big deal involving soul guides, which is exactly what this play is about.
So people need to bring change for Charon or Charon?
Yeah, pretty much. We have him at the doorway.
Yeah, then we get him in like a big canoe. It's good.
That's really cool. Yeah. So now, Ken, who are you in this play?
So in the play, I play the Grim Reaper himself. I play Death, as we all know him. The big hooded figure, skeletal face, big sight. Except he's really nice. He's not mean or anything. He's just like, you should come with me probably to die.
Probably.
That's great. Probably. Very Canadian.
Yeah, very Canadian. It's a very Canadian Death.
Oh yeah.
And so who are some of the other characters in this?
Well, we've got Henry the Grim Reaper, we've got the Headless Horseman, we've got Anubis, we've got Hermes, some Valkyries, Heibai Wu Chang, which are like the white and black impermanence of Chinese folklore.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Now, it's not just a play, though, is it?
No, it's a murder mystery musical. So, the actual plot is when the Grim Reaper, him, is framed for the death of a mortal, it's up to his best friend, the Headless Horseman, to investigate and find out who done it before bad things happen.
All right, I'm totally in.
Yeah.
How long is the play?
It's about an hour and 45, but there is a very long intermission for food, and also the characters come out into the intermission space so you can interact with them, ask them questions, try and figure out who the murderer is. And if you guess right, you might win a prize at the end.
Wow, that's really cool. And now, what are the dates of this play?
It's from March 10th to the 12th, so 10th, 11th, and 12th. Doors open at 6:15, and the show starts at 6:30.
And this is in the year 2016, so if you're watching this in the distant future, I guess you're out of luck, unless this becomes a film project.
Well, we'll see what happens. There's a sequel planned, so we'll figure that out.
We might actually put that on somewhere downtown, actually.
Yeah.
At one of the other theaters, so...
I think it's really cool. I really like the book On a Pale Horse. I really like the Terry Pratchett novel, Mort, I think it was, or Eric.
Yeah, Mort, I think it was.
And then there's also the movie The Hogfather. He plays a big part. But yeah, no, I'm stoked, and I totally want to see this. And I think you guys should totally do a sequel. But it's a musical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many songs?
About 9, I think. But it's a jukebox musical, so it's all songs that you know.
Yeah,
and some new lyrics.
Yeah, but there used to be more. There used to be more than just 9 songs. There used to be about 12, I think you had
I think
planned.
it was 10.
10, okay.
10.
Still quite a few.
Oh, it's okay.
That's a lot of songs.
Yeah, it's quite a bit of songs, but we're getting through them. Everything's going to be fine.
That's really, really exciting. But now, I didn't want to just talk about the play that you guys are doing, which is super awesome, and you guys should totally check it out.
Oh, yeah, it's
Please
at
do.
UBC at the Dorothy Somerset Studio.
But now, we're going to talk about, Ken, tell me, you're an actor?
Yeah, so I'm an actor. I've lived and grown in Vancouver my entire life. And apparently that's rare. I don't even know how that's possible, but so I was an actor. I fell in love in acting by accident. It was totally just by the fact that I went through an elementary school life where I did French musicals, and then I went to high school where I did theater, and then through my grade 12 year I realized being an actor is what I want to be doing with the rest of my life. So I went to School Creative for a year where I did a intensive for film and TV, and then I did a comedy program with them. And then I went to Quest University, which was, that was fun. It was fun.
A lot of essays?
A lot of essays.
Yeah.
So, not going back there, but I am going into SFU to do film production, hopefully next year.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
Hey, if you ever need a camera operator,
Of course.
I love shooting.
No, like that, and this is one of the lovely things I love doing about just being an actor in general is just I meet so many cool people with so many awesome talents, and the fact that I just want to get them all together just to make projects. That's literally what I love doing. Not just the acting, but it's the connectivity of it all.
Well, and it's amazing with technology and film production, the things that were possible now, even with visual effects, it would be very easy to make a supernatural web series or as I've done, a fantasy web series with magic. And as long as it's not the main premise of it, it's more about Death and his relationship with his friend and his it's actually those things are very conducive to making really imaginative projects.
Exactly, and that's those kind of projects really intrigue me and really interest me and really grab me, and myself and Anais, we've decided that we want to continue collaborating with each other. So hopefully we can still do that, in the future.
Yeah.
So
Awesome. And now on to you, Anais.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was born and raised in Calgary.
So you're a cowgirl?
Yeah, I'm a cowgirl. A little bit, yeah. As you can see from my robust figure, of course. And then
How many pillows do we have you sitting
I
on?
think I'm sitting 2 pillows. I am a
third.
solid 5'5". I'm just concentrated genius.
Well, we needed you up higher as the director.
Yeah,
It
no,
needs,
it's-
needs to be a
yeah.
prominent position.
Absolutely.
We didn't have a throne.
No, yeah,
No.
unfortunately, no. I left mine at home. But no, I moved to Vancouver about 8 years ago, I think, and I was just exploring what I wanted to do. And then in university, I was aiming to go to UBC for sciences, but I ended up in arts for some reason. Maybe it's because I was in the IB program and I didn't make it into the sciences. But I was in arts, so in my first year, I just started doing arts in general, just like writing, visual arts, photography at some point, sculpting, all that stuff. And then in my second year, I found myself in a creative writing class with Brian Wade, radio play and stage play. And the last class, they said, hey, you can have your scripts table read just for fun. So I had a small scene that I'd written for my first play, Bookmarkers, and I had a table read, and like the second it started and the second I saw the audience, the classroom respond to it, I realized this is exactly what I wanted to do. This is exactly how I wanted to reach other people. I wanted to have an audience, and I wanted to physically
Control what they think and manipulate them.
Exactly, it's all about the control.
Everything's in the palm of your hand.
Ha! But no, it was just great because I'm like, this is exactly how I want to communicate with people on a realistic level. It was like a spark. So I went into the creative writing program at UBC, and I now have specialty in playwriting, and this is my first feature-length play.
Wow.
So yeah.
That's great. And it's about death.
Oh, yeah,
means
it's
you're
about
off
death.
to a great start.
No, yeah, Henry the Grim Reaper I've been building him for like 6 years now, so I'm just like handing him to take care of him, kid.
That's the track.
So yeah.
Well, that's really great. And like to our viewers, you guys should totally check out the play. And if it's too late, you know what? Get drunk, leave some comments about the Grim Reaper, or maybe you've read a book or seen a movie. There's that TV series, I think, Dead Like Me, that had yeah, talk about that in the comments. Tell us what we should watch. But like, let's talk about the future. What's up next?
Well, for me personally, I'm going to be pursuing a master's, but for us...
We're thinking of, well, not thinking, it's already kind of in the works. We're trying to create another musical called Divorce.
Divorce the Musical.
It sounds really unhappy.
Oh, no, it's going to be fun.
It's going to be
great.
quite funny. It's basically following the life of a couple and how they fall out of love and how they actually realize towards the end how much they actually need each other, but it might not be through marriage. Mm-hmm. So and through it all, there's these issues that arise, like small things, like glasses and tables falling over, and then money issues. But it's all meant to be in good fun.
Oh yeah, it's like it's a happy-go-lucky view on divorce.
All right.
And how it can be good for some people.
Well, that I'm interested to see that, but I would definitely say I might be more excited about a sequel to a Grim Reaper play.
Oh yeah, the sequel, Psychopath and Circumstance.
Yeah, that
Can
was.
we get a hint? Like, do you guys have an idea for what the story would
Yes.
She has a very big idea for
Oh
the
yeah,
stories.
no spoilers, but it'll be Psychopath and Circumstance, Rise of the Baron. So
be? Rise of the Baron.
Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds exciting.
yes, it's very exciting.
Cool. Well, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for having
Thanks
us.
for having us. Yeah.
And yeah, I'll put up some links, guys, online to the play, and hopefully you guys have like a Facebook page up.
Oh yeah, we
we
have
do.
a Facebook event. We also have a flyer and whatnot. Yeah.
Well, cool. Leave some comments below, and thanks for joining us on this episode of Between Two Bind. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Thanks for having us.
All right. So you didn't have to kill anyone for your audition.
Nope. I did audition with the guy who did the Headless Horseman.
Yeah.
We accidentally auditioned together.
Yeah, what happened was Travis Friday, who plays the Headless Horseman, he came in for his audition, and he was doing his audition, and then Ken arrived 15 minutes early, like a professional. So I was like, I'm like, oh, hey Ken, like, want to go read lines with Travis? And then he came in, I was like, you can read for Henry, and you can read for Chaucer, the Headless Horseman. And Chaucer and Henry are supposed to be like BFFs. So they were reading, and they were just like this instant chemistry, and I'm like, well, you guys are hired, so
Awesome.
that's what happened.
That makes a great post-credits story, too.